When a young, skinny kid from Portugal inherited David Beckham's legendary number 7 shirt at Manchester United, the world was watching. He was flashy, arrogant, and full of tricks. But what did the tough, no-nonsense legends of Old Trafford really think of him? We all saw the magic on the pitch, but today, we're going deep into the dressing room to uncover the untold stories of Cristiano Ronaldo's first spell at the United from 2003 to 2009. How did a group of hardened veterans shape a future global superstar? Let's find out. Life in a new country isn't easy, even for a football prodigy. Ronaldo was just a teenager, far from home. It was senior players like Gary Neville who took him under their wing. In his early interviews, Ronaldo often mentioned how Neville was one of the first to truly guide him, not just on the pitch, but on how to be a professional in England. He taught him about the club's culture, the relentless work ethic required, and the immense pressure of that number 7 shirt. But it wasn't all friendly advice. The Manchester United dressing room was famous for its high standards, enforced by the players themselves. Roy Keane, the captain, was the ultimate enforcer. Keane saw the immense talent, but also the immaturity. He wasn't afraid to put Ronaldo in his place. There were times in training when Cristiano's flashy step-overs would end in losing the ball, and Keane would be the first one in his ear, demanding more substance, more end product. Pass the ball, or when are you going to learn? Were common phrases. It was tough love, a trial by fire, designed to forge a winner. Even Paul Scholes and Ryan Giggs, quieter figures, would get frustrated. They'd kick him in training to toughen him up, to send a message. Showboating is nothing without results. This wasn't bullying. It was an education in the United way. They were chipping away at the raw marble to reveal the sculpture of a complete player underneath. Perhaps the most explosive conflict came with star striker, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud was a pure goal machine, a poacher who lived for service inside the box. Ronaldo was a winger who loved to dribble, take on players, and create for himself. This clash of styles was bound to ignite. The tipping point came during a training session. After Ronaldo held onto the ball for too long instead of crossing it, Van Nistelrooy reportedly snapped, saying something like, "Go cry to your daddy," referring to assistant coach Carlos Queiroz, who was also Portuguese and a mentor to Ronaldo. This deeply upset Chris. The tension became so thick you could cut it with a knife. So, how did Sir Alex Ferguson handle it? This is where his genius as a manager shone. He saw the future. He knew Ronaldo was not just a player, but the future of the club. Ferguson sided with the young Portuguese star. He recognized that the team's style had to evolve around Ronaldo's explosive talent. Shortly after that incident, Van Nistelrooy was sold to Real Madrid. Sir Alex made a definitive choice, betting everything on Ronaldo's potential. It was a massive statement that told everyone, especially Ronaldo, that he was now the centerpiece of Manchester United's attack. This act of faith from the gaffer was a huge turning point in Cristiano's development and confidence. Tenkamete 2006 World Cup. The infamous quarter-final between England and Portugal. Wayne Rooney stamped on a Portuguese player, and Ronaldo rushed to the referee. The English media exploded. Ronaldo got Rooney sent off. The wink he gave to the Portuguese bench was seen by millions. He became public enemy number 1 in England. Everyone thought his Manchester United career was over. How could he possibly return and play alongside Rooney? The pressure was immense. Ronaldo himself admitted he was scared to come back. But once again, Sir Alex Ferguson stepped in. He flew to Portugal to speak with Cristiano personally, reassuring him that everything would be fine. More importantly, he facilitated a conversation between Ronaldo and Rooney. The two players, both young, passionate, and desperate to win, spoke on the phone. They understood that what happens for your country is separate from your club. Rooney, to his credit, showed incredible maturity. He held no grudges. He knew it was part of the game. Not only did they reconcile, but the very next season, the two formed one of the most devastating attacking partnerships in Premier League history, leading United to the title. That adversity didn't break them. It made their on-field connection even stronger. It was a masterclass in man management from Sir Alex and a testament to the professional respect between two future legends. While the senior players were his teachers and challengers, Ronaldo also found true brothers in the dressing room. His bond with Rio Ferdinand and Patrice Evra was legendary. Rio, a commanding presence at the back, was also a notorious prankster. He and Ronaldo were neighbors, and their relationship went far beyond the training ground. They'd compete in everything, from table tennis to two-touch in the garden. Rio understood Cristiano's relentless drive to be the best because he shared that mentality. He saw past the perceived arrogance and recognized a deep-seated desire to win. Then there was Patrice Evra. Evra joined in 2006, and their friendship blossomed instantly. Evra's infectious, positive energy was the perfect foil for Ronaldo's intense focus. They were the jesters of the team, always laughing and joking. Evra famously tells the story of being invited to Ronaldo's house for lunch. He was expecting a big meal, but all he got was chicken, salad, and water. Then, straight after eating, Ronaldo wanted to go and train in the garden. It perfectly captures Cristiano's mindset. This brotherhood with Rio and Evra provided the support system Ronaldo needed. They were the ones who truly understood his personality. Their hard work, the dedication, and the surprisingly fun-loving guy behind the superstar facade. They were his family away from home. After conquering England and Europe, the inevitable happened. The biggest club in the world, Real Madrid, came calling. It was Ronaldo's childhood dream to play for them. Sir Alex Ferguson, however, was not going to let his star player go easily. In 2008, he flew to Portugal again to convince Ronaldo to stay for one more year. He made a gentleman's agreement. A promise. Give me one more season, win the Champions League again, and I will let you go with my blessing. Ronaldo respected Ferguson so much that he agreed. Behind the scenes, the pull from Real Madrid was relentless. But Ronaldo kept his word. He gave United another incredible season, leading them to another Premier League title and a Champions League final. When the time finally came to leave in 2009, it was emotional. He wasn't just leaving a club. He was leaving the family that had raised him from a boy to a man. Saying goodbye to teammates, especially Sir Alex, Rio, and Evra, was incredibly difficult. He had achieved everything he could at Manchester United, and it was time for his next chapter. But he left with the respect and love of the people who mattered most. It wasn't a bitter divorce. It was a son leaving home to pursue his ultimate dream, with his family's blessing. From a flashy teenager to a Ballon d'Or winner, Cristiano Ronaldo's transformation at Manchester United was extraordinary. The tough love from Keane and Scholes, the faith of Sir Alex Ferguson, the on-field partnership with Rooney, and the brotherhood with Ferdinand and Evra, all these elements forged the relentless winner we know today. Manchester United wasn't just a club for him. It was his footballing university, his boot camp, and his family. He arrived as a kid with potential and left as the best player in the world. So, what do you think? Which Manchester United player had the biggest influence on shaping Cristiano Ronaldo into the legend he is today? Was it the tough love of Roy Keane, the fatherly guidance of Sir Alex, or the brotherly bond with Rio and Eve? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to read what you all think. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the beautiful game. See you in the next one.